Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing another book tag. It's the end of year book tag, and I think that it's a good way for me to kind of decide on a plan of what I'm gonna do for the end of the year, well, the last month or the last few weeks of the year, especially because I am going on a holiday, so we'll see what's gonna happen with this tag. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and my partner B is still going to ask me those questions because I think he helps out in making me feel a little bit more comfortable. So yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Are there any books you started this year that you need to finish?
Yes, and that would be Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. I've started it a couple of months ago after finishing the first trilogy, the Farseer trilogy, but I feel like to be honest, I feel like I'm not gonna finish it really. Well, there's too much of it, and I feel like, because we're gonna go away for 2 weeks, mid-December, and then I also have a full-time job. So in between jobs and filming and trying to read for enjoyment, and then also planning with all the family events and friends and with archery as well, I feel like there's just not enough time for this couple of weeks to finish the actual trilogy. But I also have to read Cursed by Marissa Mayer. It's the second book. I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy or a duology, but it is the second book after Gilded, so that is part of my TBR, and I am going to want to read that soon, hopefully within this year. So yeah, there's one book that I think I'm going to try to read this year. Next.
Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year?
Autumnal book. Okay, so I have 2 recommendations. So I've already read this during autumn season, but I've made a review about this before. I'll try to link it down below or put it up if I know how to do it. But one is Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. It really did give me the autumnal feels when I was reading it. It's quite dark and it's quite a bit scary, but it is also kind of wholesome in a way. They talk about a good amount of like how women are treated, and how it just talks it has some good points in it, and it does take you on an adventure, even though it feels like you loop around a couple of places, the same places a couple of times. But there's a bit of romance in it. But yeah, I really enjoyed the side characters. I really enjoyed the nonchalant way of T. Kingfisher's description of the magic system in it, and I really hope, like, if you've read this, you'll know, but if not, it's quite funny. But yeah, that, and I also have, if you're into fantasy romance with a heavier, more romance in it, one that I recommend, it is The Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. So it's about a woman who knows how to paint, and then she meets the, is it Elf King? He meets the Autumn Prince, which is, I think he's Fae, and yeah, again, Autumn Prince. You get a bit of like, there's kingdoms in it where he's, of course, the autumn and then the spring and the summer and winter. But yeah, like a heavy amount of romance here. It's not smutty at all. It's really cute, and it just helps you transition into the autumn feels. But yeah, I highly recommend this as well.
Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes,
and that would be The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. So I feel like a lot of people don't like Holly Black because of her writing styles, but I did really enjoy it. I binged read The Cruel Prince and the whole trilogy, and I really enjoyed her characters, so I am anticipating, like, really excited for her new release. I think it's going to be released in January, so I'm excited for that.
Or what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year?
So one would be, I'm reading it currently, and it is Stone Blind by Natalie Haynes, and I am enjoying it really well. Like, I'm really enjoying it. It's really well written, and it is a story, you don't have the cover. It is a story about Medusa and all the other characters surrounding that myth, and it's really well written. I love her. And did I mention I already met her? in real life. Yeah, I want to read that. And another book that she has, my partner is currently reading, it is Pandora's Jar. They won't be able to see it. It's just handed it to me. There you go. So Pandora's Jar. I think this would be really great to read on a plane because we have a couple of stopovers, so that would be great as well to read. Another book I want to read as well is Cursed. I've already showed you guys that book multiple times I've showed you that in my last book tag, but I want to finish that series or be up to date with that series if it's going to be a trilogy. But yeah, those are the 3 books I'm going to read. 2 Natalie Haynes and 1 Marissa Mayer. So yeah.
Question number 5. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year?
I think I'm already reading it. So I used to love reading a lot of Greek mythology types of like historical romance that's inspired by Greek mythology. I used to love reading all of those. But when I started reading those, there was just like literally only a few books out that would actually be available to readers who want those types of books. But now recently, like you have like really great authors like, who's the author of it? Like Jennifer Saint, you know, we have Song of Achilles as well. Like just, there's so many books out there that people can choose from. But I feel like it got so saturated that I kind of lost interest a bit with like Greek retellings and stuff. Currently, the book that I'm reading, it's so, well, again, it's Natalie Haynes. It's so well written. I think I'm already reading the best book that's gonna surprise me. Like it's gonna be my #1 favorite probably this year, but we'll see. I'm still halfway through it, so we'll see.
But you read Robin Hobb this year.
I did read Robin Hobb, but then the thing is, it's like you're telling me, but you've read Tolkien. Isn't he the best author of all time? And of course, when you're gonna read someone that you already know coming into it is gonna be amazing, of course you're gonna be like, yeah, that's true. What's different between fantasy and Greek myth is I feel like you go into Greek myth thinking that maybe it's gonna be great, but then maybe it isn't. You see, so that's like, it's an unexpected. Well, not yet. I'm not sure, but it is an unexpected take on Greek mythology.
Question number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Have you started making reading plans for next year?
Absolutely not. I am an absolute mood reader. I feel like I only plan for the next book that I'm reading, but sometimes I fail on that as well. There are times when after I've read a series, I'd be a bit of a reading slump for like a few days because I just can't seem to pick up another book. I honestly go with my mood, so I don't plan. Maybe broadly, like I think, okay, maybe next year I'm going to try to read more. Maybe I'll finish, Kingkiller Chronicles. Like, not finish, but like get up to date with Kingkiller Chronicles because I haven't read the 2nd book yet. Or maybe I'm gonna try to read more Robin Hobb, or maybe start reading Sanderson books. But yeah, like it's more broad, my plans are, but I don't have a specific TBR for next year.
That's it.
That's
Finish.
it. So it's gonna be a bit difficult for this month, and I already feel it. Like I'm not gonna be able to film enough videos. So you guys probably will see more tags than before because I feel like it's just my schedule for the end of November up till the day that I actually leave and leave for 2 weeks and come back. It's just hectic. So yeah, I hope you guys just enjoy the tags basically, but I am still gonna continue reading, but I just feel like it's such a busy, it's gonna be a busy month with packing and gifts and family gatherings and seeing friends. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make a video about like what books I'm gonna bring to a vacation. But yeah, I'll see you again next time. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!